Bonjour tout le monde. Aujourd'hui, c'est lundi, le 7 février, and this week should be a lot more normal and typical than last week with our AMI days. So hopefully it will be pretty straightforward. Deux discussions as usual. The first one is today. You have a weekend reading assignment, which is just reading some statements about what you might have done this weekend and answering oui ou no to those statements. Your Flipgrid or coming to our meet on Wednesday morning. We have our new story, La Pizza Misterieuse, that we were supposed to do last week, but we're doing this week because of the AMI days. And then we are going to be looking at an article each week involving Black History Month, le mois de l'histoire des Noirs en français. And then we're going to be doing, with this week, we'll be doing an ed puzzle with that, So you'll see that later in the week. And then we have our quick write, weekly check-in, and Muzzy. Donc, aujourd'hui, c'est lundi, le 7 février. Le mot de passe, qu'est-ce que c'est? Qu'est-ce que c'est? So if you don't know what something is, you can ask, qu'est-ce que c'est? And a person might answer, c'est un crayon. Qu'est-ce que c'est? C'est une orange, etc. So, qu'est-ce que c'est is a very useful question. Aujourd'hui dans l'histoire, aujourd'hui c'est lundi le 7 février et c'est l'anniversaire de Romo Azume. I'm not quite sure I'm pronouncing that correctly. Il est né en 1962 à Porto Novo, au Bénin. Le Bénin est un pays, a country, en Afrique de l'Ouest, in West Africa. C'est un petit pays. Il utilise les matériaux recyclés pour créer ses œuvres d'art. Ses œuvres d'art, his works of art. Voici trois exemples. Il est célèbre pour ses masques qui représentent les masques africains traditionnels. I don't know. I guess none of these are really an example of that. I kind of thought this was, but it's more of an entire head than a mask. Et les masques sont, well, I guess maybe it is. Okay. At any rate, les masques, as well as all of his œuvres d'art, all of his works of art, sont fabriqués de bidons d'essence. Bidons d'essence, c'est gas containers. Et you can voir trois exemples des œuvres d'art de Romo Azume au musée Nelson Atkins, ici à Kansas City. So if you want to go to the Nelson Atkins Museum, you can obviously see a lot of amazing works of art there, and many of those artists are French or Francophone, including this person. And what is especially interesting about his work is that it's not just painting or something very typical like that, but he really does something unique. So definitely worth checking out. Okay, et les questions Azume à quel âge aujourd'hui? What is unique about his art? And then where can you find his art around here? Okay, weekend oui ou no. When you open up that assignment, it's going to look like this. Je suis allé au parc. J'ai mangé dans un restaurant. J'étais sympa, etc. Some of these you have some pictures to help you with what they mean. Others you have a few words in English to help you with what they mean. I want you to do your best to understand these in English without using any other resources. So, je suis allé au parc. Something to the park. Now, we've seen this before, but in case you can't remember, I went to the park. J'ai mangé dans un restaurant. I ate in a restaurant. J'étais sympa. I was nice. So do your best to understand these without having to look things up or certainly use any outside resources. And then once you have your answer, once you've understood the statement, answer, is that answer going to be oui ou no? Was that part of your weekend? Oui ou no? So you can just eliminate one of these or highlight one, it's up to you. So you'll turn that in as a Schoology assignment. And then your activities for the AMI day, my goal is to have a little bit of feedback for you today about how you did on the actual writing part of the assignment. But some of it, you all did the same thing, so we don't need to look at anything unique to you. So these are the answers to the questions. Qu'est-ce que le garçon cherche sur Google? Il cherche un cadeau, and spécifiquement des roses rouges. Qu'est-ce que la fille aime faire? Elle aime sauter à la corde. Pourquoi est-ce que le garçon donne une fleur à la fille? Il aime la fille et c'est la Saint-Valentin. Et pourquoi est-ce que la fille ne veut pas de cadeau? C'est parce qu'elle veut un ami. Donc, voila les réponses, your answers to those questions. And then also you can see the translations on the next slide where you can check your own work. And then for this, like I said, my goal is to have a personalized response for you on this part by the end of the day today. So take a look at that key, see how you did, take a look at my comments on your paragraph, and then that'll be it for today. Au revoir tout le monde.